Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Our meditation for today is called We Belong to Each Other. So just prepare in the sense of notice that you're here. You're sitting down, walking, lying down, whatever you're doing, but just bring yourself to the present moment. We're going to spend just a short time. So to do that, let's set aside any concerns about the past. Past no longer exists, only in the stories we tell ourselves. Though it's important to understand the past in the discovery of who we really are, there's great value in just setting aside the things that we feel about the past, what I could have been, should have been, wish I was. Let's set those aside. And to the future. We cannot know the future. So for this time, let's just set that aside. Hopes, dreams, fears. Just for now, let's set them aside. And also set aside the concepts, ideas, stories we have about who we think we are. Of course, to function in the world, we need to have a sense of our identity, and we act in certain ways at work that might be different than the way we act at home, all of which is perfectly normal. But in the endeavor to understand who we really are, I think it pays to just set aside any concepts you have about who you are, who you're meant to be, who you wish you were, who you wish you weren't. So set these things aside. And when we do that, we can open ourselves to the possibility, actually not the possibility, but the reality, that on the most fundamental level, we are the one who is aware of all the changing thoughts, feelings, perceptions, sensations. We are not defined by any of those changing things, because on the most fundamental level, we are actually the one who's aware of them. That is where our essential value lies, where our essential nature lies. We know we exist. We experience our existence. It seems so logical, fundamental, and basic that we somehow miss how important it is. We are the field of awareness within which our mind and body operate. We are not our mind and body. We are the field, the awareness, the consciousness within which our life on this planet takes place. This is true for all of us. And it is in this sense that we can begin to understand that we do belong to each other. There is a certain myth of individuality. We've created cultures focused on individuality and freedom defined by individuality. But sit with this possibility that in fact we are unique expressions of the One, the awareness from which all arises, all universes, planets, nations, animals, environment, and we humans. Awareness is expressing itself in this moment in you uniquely. But that uniqueness is more about our interdependence with each other than independence, which is so often from each other or things or life. We are actually most free when we recognize we are absolutely interdependent. We actually cannot exist in this time and space realm without the earth, the trees, the environment, and each other. We could not exist without each other. So in the most fundamental sense, we belong to each other. It's not an ownership belonging. It is perhaps better described as a kinship belonging. We are made of the same consciousness. We are that. Ramana Maharshi would say, we are that. In the Old Testament, God says to Moses, I am that I am. We are that. And we not only are related to each other in that sense, but we truly belong. The sense of belonging is the most fundamental human need. And though it's true we can build that sense of belonging in a psychological sense, in a cultural sense, on the deepest, deepest level, we are not and cannot be separate from each other. Not only do we belong to each other, we need each other. And as you sit today, just sit quietly with this sense of being and belonging. No need to meditate, just sit. Sit with the fact that you exist. Allow the wonder of that to show itself to you. Sit with how deeply we belong to and with each other. Again, no need to meditate, just sit and allow this deepest sense of belonging to show itself to you. The awareness from which we arise is not torn, cannot be sick, is not depressed. Cannot be overtaken by the events of the world. The awareness from which we arise is still, full, yet empty, beyond imagination, yet intimate, part of us as we are part of it. Don't work hard to look for this. It's right there, right in front of your nose. You are it. There is a part of us, the most essential part, that cannot be torn apart by the experiences in this world. Beyond life and death itself resides who we really are. Just sit with that. Gently let it fill you up in the realization that you are infinite, beyond time and space. Rest here. Just rest. Don't work at it. Don't meditate. Just rest here. Of course, you can just pause the recording and rest here as long as you want, as long as you need. bathing in the joy, the gift, the honor, the wonder of belonging to each other. There may be many, many, many who don't see how much we belong to each other. Don't worry too much about judging them for that. Just know within yourself, we all belong to each other. And when you feel ready, no rush, but return to the sense of being in the chair, wherever you are, and bring yourself back to the point of being ready to function in the world. But hopefully from this place, you are that, and that is the essence of all of us. Thanks for listening today. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks a lot. Take care.